Today on the Hampton Road Show, it's Halloween. So on today's Tracy Tries It, we'll find out if our face of Fox, Tracy Page, can lose his lovable side to get a good scare out of someone. Plus, see what happens when we turn the Hampton Road Show scare cam loose at the WAVY studios. We're also talking about the president's new initiative for businesses to hire veterans and military spouses with the career engineer Francina Harrison. She's sharing her tips on military job hunt. And getting fit doesn't have to be scary. Mandy Johnson from One Life Fitness is here with her tips on how to be fearless about fitness.
If it's in Hampton Roads, it's on the Hampton Roads Show.
And welcome to the Hampton Roads Show. Our live studio audience is dressed up for two reasons. It's Halloween and because they're gearing up for the NekoCon 14 Japanese Anime Convention coming to Hampton this weekend. We'll get the scoop a little later.
And we're in the kitchen today with local restaurant and art legend Sidney Mears from Stove, the restaurant in Portsmouth. He's going to show us how to make a pan-seared jumbo scallops with some tasty veggies.
Happy Halloween! Hi! Good morning, everyone. Also, we'd like to... Look at Carrie. Our set is decorated by our lovely friends at Busch Gardens Howl-O-Scream. We want to thank them for making the studio look spooktacular. And, of course, it's Monday.
You're looking
Halloween is
You're looking
here.
fabulous.
Fabulous.
I can't look over that way.
I know, this is just for you, right?
Exactly. I know it is just for me. But yeah, also everyone in our audience is going to get a special Halloween favor from Busch Gardens Halloween. And someone's also going to win this
thanks to the good people at Howl-O-Scream.
I know we're going to miss all this when Halloween's over.
We are. So excuse me
I'm
if
not
I
so sure
just...
I'll miss that.
Speaking of Busch Gardens, it's good to see that you were able to get it together and come back after what happened, last time you were in town.
Yes, I've thought that it is time to come back to your little town and your little world, to forgive the people of Hampton Roads. There I am in my moment of glory back in 1999. Just so you know, I am a big chicken at heart. I do not like roller coasters because it messes up my hair.
Your hair is beautiful, by the way, too.
Yes, but who would know that this would happen to me, the most handsome man in the world, Fabio? I go up to Apollo's chariot, and what happens? I come down, and there is a goose in my face. It's not fair, but I have come back to forgive you, Hampton Roads, because I am the most beautiful man in the world. Fabio.
Stick to Earth,
Well,
I would be the most beautiful person in the universe, if you count all the planets and not just Earth.
True. Some people think Fabio is an alien, but I am not. I am just a rich, handsome man with beautiful women surrounding me.
I can't believe it's not butter.
well.
I am the new Old Spice man.
Yeah. I love the hair. Do you work out?
No, I was born like this. I do not have to work out.
You're a muscle-bound baby.
That is me, Fabio.
Well, of course, we all went in on Halloween and had fun and dressed up. So we clearly have Fabio sitting next to me.
Fabio.
I decided to be an 80s girl because, they're always talking about how I'm the young one of the group. And yes, I was born in 1982. So, I just thought I would... Boo.
The
Anyways.
skeleton said boo.
Yeah. So I just thought I would bring the 80s out. And I guess it's kind of a mix between like Madonna, Whitney Houston with his hair.
Yeah.
I keep blowing
I
out
like
the
it.
way. Cyndi Lauper. So my shirt says I love the 80s and, the red heels and just having fun with it.
Do you have 4 or 5 friends?
What's that?
I am Fabio. 4 or 5 friends?
I do.
You might be able to be seen
Yeah.
with me,
Yeah.
Fabio.
We can ride Apollo's chair.
Fabio.
I'm the most beautiful woman.
Fabio does not hang out with just one woman.
Oh, okay.
All right. Of course, this is our hot topic this morning. We want you to chime in on what you think of our costumes here, and also, what are you going to be for Halloween? Are you like a last-minute person like me in Party City yesterday, trying to throw something together, or have you been, working and practicing for months to get into character?
I can't
Fabio
look
doesn't
that
have
way
to
too
work at
long.
it. I was born like this.
Carrie, she was like on Facebook, Ariane's not going to like my costume. And I'm thinking, what is Carrie going to be heading? And then she walks in the studio, and I can't look at her too long.
Yep.
An alien, but it's
I know,
good.
because if you've been watching the Hampton Roadshow, you know our pal Ariane is afraid of aliens. So
It's a good look for you.
it's just for you.
It's a good look for you.
All right, well, you can join the conversation on our Facebook page, or you can follow us on Twitter at HR_show.
All right, we've all been waiting to see what our favorite meteorologist is going to dress up on, too. He'll be here in a minute. But speaking of scaring each other,
Yeah.
all week throughout all morning long, we have a treat for you because we've been letting the scare cam loose. So we've been pranking each other.
Yes.
You guys got me so good, so we'll be sharing some of theirs, too.
And actually, this just in, here he comes.
Are you
All right, I'm here. Everything okay? Everything all right?
What are you?
What are you?
What am I? Not what am I, but who am I?
Who
Who are you?
I'll give you a hint, okay? All right? I'll give
Pop
you a
quiz
hint.
hint?
You're tired.
Oh, there's
Impossible.
Yeah,
Ah.
off the couch, but you know.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Like you're ready to
Look, you got
mountain
the
climb
phone
and
Yeah, I
the
got
thing
everything.
and everything.
Yeah, engineering department helped me out with the
Jump in here.
with the cable climbers there. I got, a grappling hook so I can, take out
Are you
any
gonna
aliens
suspend
and
from
rope
the-
them out of here.
That's
for
good,
ya.
Jerry.
So yeah,
Okay.
get that up in about 5 minutes. So
Aliens
good
checking you
hopefully my
out.
cell phone doesn't go off. Yeah.
You're just looking at it with those big eyes. That's cool.
So.
Did you just come up with that?
I did. I had it kind of in mind in case I needed a costume, and then I thought, you know what, I'll try and get something, and so I got something real quick together. So, yeah, that's right. We're all
Looks
set.
good.
Thank you.
All
You
right.
ladies look lovely.
Thank you.
Carrie,
you.
look better than ever. And so let's take a look and see what we have for the weather for today, and we'll move on from there. So here we go. We got a chance for just a few spotty showers tonight. Daytime won't see any, but yeah, tonight just a few spotty showers. That's happening for trick-or-treat time. And then overnight tonight and through early tomorrow. Tomorrow high temperatures near 60, and then some 60s for Wednesday and Thursday. And as we get into Friday, another chance for some rain Saturday and Sunday. We are looking pretty good at this time. All right, let's take a look at the pop quiz for today. This is a multiple choice one for you guys. Kind of a fun one. I looked it up. How big is the world's largest pumpkin? Is it 580 pounds, 1,280 pounds, 1,810 pounds, or 2,180 pounds? So you can look it up, or you can just take the guess, which, it's not too hard, but good luck.
Well, if you know the answer, today's winner is going to receive a limited edition Busch Gardens Hollow Scream Signature Rose Eyeball. That's what we've been showing you. It's sculpted in porcelain by Capodimonte artists, and they've actually signed the back of it. So if you know the answer, we'll post the winner online, and you get to win that very cool prize.
Awesome. Okay.
Fabio?
Just so you know, I can lift that big pumpkin with one arm. Fabio. We're in the kitchen today. All right, enough Fabio. We are with Sydney Mears from Stove, the restaurant in Portsmouth. Sydney, what do we got cooking? Tell me it's goose.
It's goose.
It's not goose, but please, tell me what we have today.
We're going to do some big old gigantic diver scallops. We're going to sear them and put them on. I've got some local fresh squash, some Hubbard and some Cushaw.
Okay.
We're going to whip it up and put a little caper cream on top.
We are going to whip it up.
That's right.
I like that. Fabio likes big, big scallops because I am the man in the kitchen, and you will help me eat it too.
And I made a bunch so that you can feed the women with you.
Awesome. My women. We will get back to cooking in a few minutes with Sydney.
All right, we are just getting started here on the Hampton Roadshow. He's enjoyed
Oh, he's way into character. Up next, it was nearly 2 weeks ago that the President and Mrs. Obama stopped in Hampton Roads to announce initiatives to hire veterans and their spouses. Career engineer Francina Harrison is here with some great ways to jumpstart the military job hunt. And then Halloween is all about getting a scare out of someone. On this week's Tracy Tries It, our Face of Fox drops his lovable teddy bear attitude to see if he has the skills to scare. Stay with us.
What setup is that?
All right, back now in the kitchen with Chef Sidney Mears from the Stove Restaurant in Portsmouth. He's going to make pan-seared jumbo goose. No, pan-seared jumbo scallops on a pan roast of Hubbard and cashew squash, fennel and basil topped with cucumber baby caper sauce. All right, I know I screwed that up. Sidney,
Yeah, it's Cushaw.
Cushaw. You know, I am the world's most handsome man, not
I
the
know, so
smartest
you're not
man.
the smartest. Well,
So,
see,
let's
you
just go
can't
right
have it
back.
all. You just can't
That's
have
true.
it all.
Well, when you have what I have, you don't need everything else.
That's right.
Did you know I have three pools?
No, I didn't.
I do. I have 3 pools. One is loaded with money. The other is loaded with gold. The third's full of cheese. So, because I like cheese. All right, Sidney, what do we got going on here?
All right, we're sauteing off our scallions, our shallots, and our fennel. Get a little flavor going. We got a little basil in there.
Some say basil, some say basil.
Well, you know, it's basil, and people who say basil are stupid.
Oh, well, I said basil.
You know, it's kind of like tomato and tomato. I've never heard anybody call it a tomato.
Really?
Now,
Tomato.
taste the difference in each one of these. Taste
Okay,
that
if
first.
I can find it. Fabio like.
Now, see the sweetness in that one. That's your Hubbard, and this is your Cushaw.
Fabio.
So we're going to put them both in there together.
They're both beautiful. Like me.
Yes, they are. So we'll saute that, and we'll get a little salt and pepper, a little sea salt. I use sea salt, and then I put a little smoked sea salt in here with my white pepper, which is pretty tasty. At the end, we'll put a little bit of ground black pepper.
Can you see through this? Can you see through this, Sidney?
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
it's hard, but I'm doing it. But see, that's nice and pretty right there.
Yes,
now we're going to
like
put, just like you.
Put some more basil in there.
Well, this is going to go in this pan and get our cream ready. And you can see these little buds in here. They're full of that rich basil flavor.
Rich like me.
Like you, with one of your swim pools full of money.
That's right. No
Now,
cheese.
this is good old fat, heavy cream. So we're going to do this before the exercise lady gets here.
Fabio likes cream. Okay, so we've got the squashes and the creams.
Yeah, we got the cream going, so we're going to add our capers, which give a little acid to it. A nice little flavor.
Basilio.
And then I saved a little bit of fennel to go in that as well, because I love that anise flavor.
My women like that flavor too.
Well, why wouldn't they? Now,
I
can
bet
you?
this works well with the ladies, huh?
It does. It does. Now you can
Sorry,
see.
Sidney, man. I had too much fun this morning.
I know you should. Well, you know, I came dressed today as a fat chef. Do you like my
You're
outfit?
doing well. You're doing well. You pull it off, Sidney. All right. How we doing in here? Tell me, hey, you know what? How long has Stove in Portsmouth been around?
5 years.
5 years.
Today.
5 years today?
Yes, today. Our
So we're
5th
celebrating, huh?
anniversary. That's right.
So
We are
everybody's
5
start-
years old.
So how was that first night on Halloween? Was that a good night?
It was crazy, and everybody came dressed as a stove.
Really?
3 people did.
Nice.
They
That's
made
cool.
a little stove outfit. So it's kind of fun. Some of them came as waiters.
Waiters.
Yeah, which is kind of boring, but
Yeah, I know. Well, that'll happen.
now see our
They're
cream's
hoping to get
starting
free
to work.
food.
Yeah.
Cream
Well,
is
it didn't
really
work.
good.
It was the first night. You never give free food on the first night.
No, no.
Always on the second.
Okay.
Now
So,
see how that's glazing over? So we've got that looking nice and
So we're going to introduce the main course here in a few minutes, right?
yes,
Scallops
we're going to do the
make an
scallops here
appearance?
in just a minute. We want to get our cream reducing first because the scallops we just want to sear.
Yes. Just
If we put
real
them
quick.
on right now, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a
Well,
problem.
Sidney, this looks really awesome. Fabio like.
Good.
Fabio like.
Fabio will get to eat in a minute.
Fabio like. Fabio will enjoy, and I promise you, my ladies will like it too. Back to you guys.
That is frightening. All right, on October 19th, a couple of weeks ago, President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama stopped in Hampton to announce bold initiatives to hire veterans and military spouses and how the American Jobs Act can help. Career engineer Francina Harrison was there for the announcement and now joins us with her strategies for the military job hunt and what military members of their families can do now to increase their job hunting results.
Yes, I'm serious, yes.
I had to adjust just so I could talk and,
Love it.
and
Love
interview.
it.
It's just, you know, it's a serious subject. I mean, I went through it a long, long time ago, leaving the military and hoping, you know, that I would get a job as a civilian.
Well, you know, there's a lot of, again, I was very fortunate to be there, you know, second row from the podium, very excited to hear what this American Job Act will do if it gets passed. So they shared a couple things that are happening right now, which was awesome, and then some things that folks may or may not be aware of. So I want to give just some of my reflections that I received from hearing about the act, and then some things that folks, our military family members. I'm a retired military spouse myself, so I know the community, what folks can do now that to get that job and change things.
Because the president says these, you know, these things, and if the act gets passed, it doesn't mean knock, knock. Hello, veteran, here's your job. You
That's right.
You still have to take some action, and I know you're going to tell people to do stuff.
Oh, they got to do stuff. So let me just share really quickly what the military member needs to do, whether this act is passed or not. Of course, I hope it does. There's some great things I heard from it, but military family members, the active duty, the vets, and the spouses. Okay, a couple things. Make sure you maximize what you have. Got to minimize what you don't. One of the key things that I think military veterans and their families bring is transferable skills. You know, traveling around the world. You know how to work with diversity, inclusivity, and some powerful skills that need to be on the resumes that I don't see, which I wish I saw more of, are things like how you manage people, places, projects, money, time. Doesn't matter if you were somewhere in Spain or somewhere in Norfolk. Just think about the totality of what you've done in the workforce. Focus on results. Focus on performance. It's not about where you've been, it's what you can do. So if I can get every military person that's put that hat on when they're putting their resume or their career brand out there, that will help. Okay? Now, how the Jobs Act is some of the things we heard that I think was really awesome. And actually there's a couple of employers now that are hiring right now, military-centric hiring, so I definitely want to hit those. But there's two things for businesses. You know, great businesses hire awesome people. So we want to make sure the business community is empowered. So a couple things with the act I heard that kind of, you know, as a small business owner myself, there's going to be a returning heroes tax credit and a wounded warriors tax credit, which will give credits to employers who hire veterans. And that's pretty impressive. And there's a couple of American Logistics Association was mentioned. They're going to hire 25,000 vets. That's in the course of 3 years. You know, right now, what if that tax credit comes out or not? So there's a couple of hot things that's really powerful with this American Jobs Act.
Yep, they did make some there were some commitments from businesses, like you said, whether the act is passed or not. We heard of big companies coming to Isle of Wight County.
Oh yeah,
with a lot of jobs out there. The thing with the military folks is we didn't have to have resumes. When we were promoted and given new jobs, we just kind of got them. You know, as part of absolutely. But you know, we didn't have to market ourselves for our next promotion or our next assignment because those things happen somewhat automatically. So, what do you have to say to military members who say, "Man, I haven't written a resume in 5 to 20 years"?
Yeah, in fact, the resumes are important, but I want folks to start using the word career branding. More important, career branding. And one other good thing about the act is the TAPS program, Transition Assistance Program. That's going to get a nice facelift. A nice up, because I mean, I get military members all the time, and we definitely take care of our vets. There's some things, you know, when someone went in the military 20 years ago, the job hunt is different today. Even if you were in the job hunt 4 years ago, it's different. Everything is different. So we want to make sure that folks understand again how to apply social media, again how to sell performance, two-page, all of the two-page private sector resume rocks. You have to do all that. But there's so much more with networking, connectivity. The vets bring some powerful skill sets. I know, I see it every day. But you have to sell that now to someone who doesn't care about your bars or your hashtag. They don't care about that anymore. They want to know who you are.
Civilian speak. Francina can help you. Unfortunately, we're out of town right now, but you can always find more information about the career engineer, specifically the military job hunt, or any questions you may have about finding that job. You can go to tcenow.com. You can visit Francina at linkedin.com/in/career engineer. And of course, we always put this at thehamptonroadshow.com.
And we'll have some other links for folks today, and actually on our LinkedIn, our Facebook, so they can get on it.
Perfect.
All right, in the buzz with
And 80s girl.
That's right. That's right. How y'all doing?
Fabio remembers the 80s. Have we met before?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
80s girl.
Yeah. Whatever. I need some gum. You know how they just used to chew gum back in the day, like.
Well, that was the 50s.
The 50s?
I don't remember.
Is that when Fabio, is that your era?
Fabio.
All right.
Fabio was big in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and today, because I am the new Old Spice guy.
You know, I am loving that you were just in character the entire show. Like, this
I don't
is
know
great.
what to do. You dress like this, you got to be
Yeah,
in
I
character.
know, that's
How about I'm
great.
just Fabio without in character?
Just
Yeah, I'm
flick
just
your
a
hair.
handsome man in the world.
That's right, I'm the 80s girl. All right, so we wanted to know, what are you going as Halloween this year as our hot topic this
80s
morning?
girl.
80s girl.
Fabio.
Fabio. Marsha Griggs says she went to a party on Saturday and she was an 80s girl. Hey, go Marsha. She says tonight her twins are going to be a knight in shining armor and a princess.
Nice.
Louisa Coleman says, sadly, no plans to dress up this year.
Oh, that's too bad.
Maybe Fabio can go visit Louisa and try to get her to
Yes,
dress up.
Fabio will make her night.
Deborah Butler Richardson says, my daughter is a vampire.
Woo!
Okay.
Hot in
Her
this
daughter's
outfit.
going to go as a vampire. And then Mike B., who is an avid buzzer here on the
Big
show.
fan of Fabio.
Yeah, he says, Amy is going as Cinderella, so I guess I'll put on my Sunday suit and be Prince Charming.
You know, my kids are going as mustard, ketchup, and a hot dog. They're combining with a friend.
Are they?
Yes, there's a hot dog involved.
Are you guys are giving out candy, right? So you're going to
Well,
be
we
Fabio
throw it on the
door?
bowl and say, you know, have at it, kids.
All right. Well, in your best Fabio voice, take us to break.
Still to come on the Hampton Roads show. It's easy to make someone laugh, but can your face of Fox Tracy Page get a rise out of someone who, without getting the giggles? Find out on this week's Tracy Tries It.
And don't forget about our pop quiz. You could win the limited edition Kappa Diamante porcelain sculpture of the Busch Gardens Hollow Scream signature rose eyeball. Just log on to thehamptonroadshow.com. Click on that pop quiz button on the top right-hand corner of the screen. Got your candid camera! Yeah! Yeah! All right, welcome back. Our live audience is dressed up. We thank you guys so much. This is part of what's taking place this weekend. You guys are going to tell us about the NekoCon 14 Japanese anime convention, and we have Takeo and Akiko here to tell us. First of all, happy Halloween. Thanks for being here.
Happy Halloween.
So tell me about this convention. It's taking place this weekend, correct?
Right, yeah, NekoCon 14. You can, place where you can check out all the new animes coming out. Got tons of music for a Japanese band, Born. We have DC Frontalot, DJ.
Yeah.
And got new animes airing
Okay.
at this convention. Chaos Head. We got tons of games, the cosplay show. You get to see us and the mascots and way too many cosplayers.
So anybody who's into Japanimation would know exactly what this convention would be all about. So for somebody who has never been a part of it, explain like basically what they would expect when they go.
Well, Japanimation, Japanese animation, it's just a form of media art. And you can go there to check out all of the merchandise, see any anime pretty much that you want,
Wow.
check out new things, make a lot of new friends. Just a time to have a lot of fun.
And are you guys going to be, like, people are going to be dressed in characters? You guys are here this morning?
Yes.
So Akiko, tell me about your favorite part of the convention.
Oh, my favorite part would probably be all the cosplays, because everybody works so hard on their costumes. You get to see all the hard work, and then, of course, seeing your favorite characters come to life. That's pretty awesome.
So explain this front row here. Who are some of the characters? Who are you supposed to be in your contacts? I don't know if you can see. They're like green and black. It's slightly creepy, but cool.
I'm Takeo. I'm one of the official mascots for NekoCon.
Okay. And Akiko, you're...
And I'm Akiko. I'm also a mascot. We're all mascots, actually. And then there's Raiko and Miyoko.
And then how about everybody behind you? I got to see some... Is that like Darth Vader, maybe? No.
That's
Right.
Jesse and James from Team Rocket, and they
Okay.
decided they wanted to be Princess Leia and Darth Vader.
Nice. Okay. Well, let's throw the information on the board, of course, for anyone who wants to come out or see what it's all about. It's going to be taking place this weekend, Japanese Animation, Friday, November 4th from noon to 2 a.m. Wow. And then on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. and then on Sunday from 5. It's at the Hampton Roads Convention Center. You can call 952-NEKO, N-E-K-O, and of course we'll have all of this information on our website, thehamptonroadshow.com. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you.
Still ahead on the Hampton Roads Show, getting fit is easy for Fabio, but it doesn't need to be scary.
It doesn't. One Life Fitness trainer extraordinaire Mandy Johnson is here to teach you how to be fearless about fitness.
But first, we'll head back to the kitchen to check in with see how Chef Sidney Mears from Stove, the restaurant in Portsmouth, is doing on his pan-seared scallops.
And log on to thehamptonroadshow.com. Click on the Save Now Hampton Roads Deal of the Week. Every week we'll offer you an incredible bargain on the things you love. This week's deal is from Chicho's, $20 in pizza and wings for just $10. Check it out. Sign up for more Save Now Hampton Roads deals right now on thehamptonroadshow.com.
Fabio loves Chicho.
Scared too? Oh man, welcome back to the Hampton Roads Show. Staying fit isn't easy, but getting started on your health and wellness goals can be frightening. That's why Mandy Johnston, fitness director extraordinaire from One Life Fitness at the Chesapeake Square location, is here to tell us why fitness doesn't have to be scary. Good morning, welcome to the Hampton Roads Show again.
I'm just glad I wasn't being scared because I was scared of everything.
Yeah, I'm scared of
I'm glad that was not part of this.
It was a lot of fun, and that we did it undercover. Nobody knew.
I liked it. I liked it.
Staying fit and getting in shape can be a scary process for people. How do we make it not so scary?
You know, if you take the step to get into the gym and just get through the doors, it's done from there. We'll help you every step of the way. It's just getting there, going into the doors, and starting to talk to people that, you know, makes people apprehensive.
Why do you think a lot of people are so intimidated when it comes to joining a gym and actually staying committed to it? What are some ways that you can get people to just stay committed to go, if it's not twice a week?
Right.
You know, just make time out of your day to go, because that seems to be the excuse.
Right. Well, we try to make it fun, and we want you to see results. So we've got classes, we've got trainers, you know, different areas of the gym that hopefully everybody can find a spot that they're comfortable in and that makes them want to come back.
And of course, you guys are on-hand trainers, because
All
some
the
of that
time.
equipment there,
Right.
you stand in front of it and you're like,
Absolutely. What does this do? And a lot of it does 4 and 5 and 6 things. So at One Life, every new member gets 3 free personal training sessions. So we will show you everything. If you have a question, that's what we're there for. We're going to answer it. So it takes the guesswork out of it.
And talk about if someone wants to get a personal trainer, what is that process like, and what can they get out of it?
Right. When you join, we take you upstairs and we put you with the best fit. We've got 20 trainers at my facility, so you're going to find somebody that, you know, works well with you. And we set up the appointment. You show up, and we just go from there. It's not hard at all.
Yeah.
You just have to come.
Because you think trainer and they're like on you all the time.
Right.
But that's very neat. If you sign up, you get the free personal training
you get
sessions.
Them. Yep.
Just to know what they want to do.
Another thing for it. Then if you decide to keep going, you know, that's something else. But the 3 free is for every single member of our gym.
And I've been at that location. That's the one where I go. So talk about some of your classes. I take Zumba, which is super, super fun.
Everybody
but you guys
loves
offer
Zumba.
many more than that one.
We've got step, we've got body pump, which is kind of an aerobic lifting class. We have yoga, Pilates, cycle, TNT. We've got everything. So we've got Zumba. We also have Zumba Gold. So it's more for beginners or, you know, active older adults. So everybody can find a class that they like. They're all free. You can take 7 a day, and they're all included in your membership.
You might not be able to walk afterwards.
Maybe not, but you can do it.
And don't you guys have a rock climbing wall in there?
We don't. They do at Newport News.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, every gym has its own little quirks to it. So and you're a member of all of them when you join One Life.
So you can go to all of them.
Absolutely.
Well, some great tips. So don't be scared if you have to jump into the gym, especially around the holidays and after.
This is the hardest part. You got to get there now.
It is. One Life Fitness, Chesapeake Square, 465-6900. There are definitely, as you heard, locations across Hampton Roads. You can find them at onelifefitness.com. They're also on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Mandy, thanks so much for being here.
Absolutely. Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
All right, we're back in the kitchen with Chef Sidney Mears from Stove, the restaurant in Portsmouth. Stove restaurant celebrating 5 years in Norfolk, Portsmouth. All right, Sydney, what do we got here?
Well, we got some
cooked
big
everything in
old
fryer.
fat diver scallops.
Now we're getting into the scallop. This is the part I like.
Yeah, and these are big and fat, and it doesn't take long to sear them. We like to get them brown on each side, about 1.5 minutes on each one. Now we've got the pan roast is ready, and we've got the cream sauce. As you can see, it's gotten a nice thickness to it.
Is that just the way you want it? I know you
That's
want
just
it
like
to
we want it.
reduce,
We just want it to just sit on the top of the scallops. We don't want it to get into our pan roast.
Right.
So that's the fun of that.
So how long on the scallops? Just a little bit on both sides?
Very little time. As a matter of fact, you can see it's already starting to brown.
Okay.
So, and you want to cook, just barely glaze the pan with oil. I use olive oil.
Right. So does Fabio.
Fabio,
I
he uses it on his skin
olive
too,
oil,
right?
yes, all over my body.
That's why you have so many babes.
That's right. The 80s babe is going to feed me later. Along with Alien Girl. Fabio, not scared. Okay, so
we'll sear these at about a moderately high temperature because we want to cook them fast and hold in the moisture of the scallop.
So tell me about Stove the Restaurant right now. You got a fall menu? How are we doing over there?
We're doing good. We do a lot of farmers out the way, Clark's Farm,
right.
Darden's, bunch of people out west, and there's some down in Pongo that we do. And we get, as you can see, these are winter squashes. I also have ghost pumpkin, white pumpkins, peanut pumpkins, which are real tasty. Very similar to Cusho, except more pumpkin-y flavor.
That looks delicious, by the way.
This is very delicious, and it smells good. And you can see our cucumbers have been added, so they got a nice little glaze to them. So I'll put a little bit of a taste here for you.
You're going to let me taste it now?
Uh-huh.
Usually we taste at the end.
We're going to do both.
Because I am Fabio?
Because you're Fabio.
You're going to let me
You're
taste it
treated
now.
special, baby.
Okay. Fabio gets a quick sneak peek of some basil. Basilia. Fabio. Of course, that was fabulous. and when we're done here in the kitchen, just so you know, we are going to clean with Fabuloso. Fabio. All right, enough of that. How else am I supposed to act today with this outfit on, right? Okay, Sydney, let's wrap this puppy up.
All right, so we're going to put
looking
some.
just about ready.
Yep, they
This
are.
other stuff.
So we're going to put a little scallop on here for you.
Oh, yeah.
And this one right here is nice and tender and ready. And then we're going to put a little bit of this cucumber and caper sauce right there.
Wow, that looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, so try it now. Take a bite of that scallop.
No,
you want to wait?
The ladies will
get to go first.
The ladies will want to wait with
Well, it's a
Fabio.
simple dish, and you can make it really quick.
Yeah.
So if you go home after work and you've got friends coming over, you just pull your scallops out, you get your pan roast ready, and 15, 20 minutes you've got whole dinner.
And Stove the Restaurant, not just seafood though, right? What else are you guys
we
known
do
for?
meat. We do, we house age our meat for about 30 to 40 days.
Okay, Sydney Mears, that's great information, a great looking dish. 2622 Detroit Street, Port Norfolk, Portsmouth, 3970000. StoveRestaurant.com. Sydney, great job. Looks good.
Thank you.
Fabio like.
Fabio like.
Still ahead on the Hampton Road Show. Halloween is all about kids. That's why the folks from Tidewater Parent are here with the ABCs of Halloween, and that stands for anything but candy.
And then can our face of Fox, Tracy Page, scare someone without blowing his cover by laughing? Find out next on This Week, Tracy Tries It. how long I had to sit in that Coats for a Kids box?
Yeah, probably a really long
Let
time.
me tell you how this happened. So I was in the box, and then Tracy Page was just standing there acting like he was on the cell phone, and so we had a code word because I was like, either they're going to send me a text or how am I going to get that? So he was on the phone, and the code that they were walking at was, oh, for real? And then stop playing was the code that they were right next to the box and for me to jump out. So he'd be like, yeah, hey, what's going on? Oh, for real? Stop playing. And Carrie, I wish we had a mic on her because she came outside. It was when it was like, 75 degrees. And she's like, oh, it's such a beautiful day. Ah! So it was great. Tracy, yeah. Fred Flintstone.
Yeah,
that's my culprit.
That was good work.
So now everybody at the station has got it out for me to try to scare me. So I'm just saying, it's evil.
Does that scare you?
It is scary.
Should scare me, right?
Everything here is scaring me. But we wanted to know, where are you going to go as Halloween? Clearly, we have Fabio with his fabulous.
It's Fabio.
Sorry. And I am an 80s girl. 80s Sarah says she's celebrating her son's 17th birthday and seeing Paranormal Activity 3. Ooh. Crystal says she's going to dress as a witch this year, but more importantly, her boys are the cutest superheroes she's ever seen. My Flash and my Captain America. And then we have a lot of people just wishing us a happy Halloween and to have a spooktacular day.
Halloween is just a fun day.
I love it.
It should be fun for everybody. And we talked about maybe moving it to Saturday permanently, but here it is Monday and we're having so much fun.
Right.
So,
I mean,
that's kind of cool.
It works. It works.
I think the kids are bouncing off the walls right now in school. They can't keep it together because they know tonight's going to be
They
awesome.
want to go home and put their costumes on and maybe run into Fabio. Oh, are you all right? What happened?
No, that's not fair.
What happened?
That is not fair. See my women? See my women? Don't look at my nose. Look at my women.
Where are your women now?
Right next to me right now. See, I have come back to Hampton Roads to forgive you because I am Fabio. And I don't mind. I don't mind because I eat goose 3 times a week.
All right, okay. All right, we're going to wrap this up and send it to Alien Girl. Carrie.
Who knew? Chris Reckling, who knew?
Who knew?
All right. It is a big, Chris mentioned the kids are probably going bonkers in class today.
They are.
And they will be tomorrow. It is a huge day for our children and their parents. If you ask the little ones what Halloween means, they will say candy, but you can still enjoy the holiday without that massive sugar crash. Tammy Lindquist is back from Tidewater Parent with the ABCs of Halloween, anything but candy. Folks do associate Halloween with candy and costumes, but really it had nothing to do with that historically.
It was the eve of All Saints' Day, and some of the Catholic churches still celebrate that and have activities at their churches. And kids dress like characters from the Bible.
Mm-hmm. So how do you do it as a parent if you can't completely take candy out of the equation? How do you set those limits?
Well, one thing you can do is to give out things like Play-Doh, go to the Dollar Tree pencils. You can give out chips, anything like that that's really healthy and nutritious, peanuts, cookies, and it won't really set you back a whole lot because a whole big thing of cookies at Walmart's like 50 of them for $10. So it's just about the same. But the number one, do you know the number one candy?
No.
That kids want? Snicker bars.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I could see why.
Yeah, they're the best. But I like to always give my little great niece Mountain Dew. No, I'm just kidding.
I know you're kidding about that. I know you are, Tammy. You're from Tidewater Parent.
That's right.
So how do you, kind of make it a good night, but keep in mind, too, at least for this year and for the next few years, we are talking about a school night,
I know.
So you still have to get them to bed on time and all those things.
Well, you're only allowed to go between 6 and 8, so that's really not that long. What I would do is, as soon as the kids get out of school, do the homework.
Yes.
Even though it's really hard because they're going to be so hyped up. And then Saturday before Halloween, there's so many events in the area. The attractions, the zoo, Nauticus, all of them have something huge. Hunt Club is still open through this evening. And a lot of the churches and rec centers do a lot of fall festivals where the kids can come and dress up if you don't want to go out on Halloween.
It's a little bit more of a controlled environment too, so you know who your kids are coming into contact with. And the weather, as we talked to Jeremy Wheeler a little bit later, is going to be a little bit iffy tonight. So some of those, it's a great reminder that some of those indoor things are happening as well if folks wanted to change their minds. You still have the pretty cool thing going on, the Cover Kids is still
Cover
happening.
Kids, and as you know, Stephanie's son is on our cover this month. And
Yes.
Yay! And we are going to actually be on the road this weekend at the Ultimate Show for Women,
Yeah, that's
booth
coming
number
up on the
20.
5th. Okay.
Yes. And come and see us and bring snapshots of your kids.
What kinds of things we
We'll
have
take-
going on at the
Well, Fabio is going to make an appearance at our booth, number 20.
Oh, it's the
And
Ultimate Show for Women. You
Ultimate
think
Show
you
for
wouldn't be
women,
there?
of
Come
course.
on.
He's in the bachelor auction, I understand. And we're going to have wine tasting, everything you can think of for women.
Okay, sounds great. You can get more information about all of those things by visiting www.mytidewatermoms.com as we take a look at the adorable Zachary Cook there. He looks great. Cookie? He's
Yes,
so
he
cute.
does. Happy Halloween.
All right, for more great parenting tips, articles, pick up your copy of Tidewater Parent. It is out and about, and it's free, and it's a great resource for parents in Hampton Roads looking for information and great ideas on what to do with your children here. You can also connect online and find great deals, read local blogs, interact with other local parents about issues that concern you most by going online at mytidewatermoms.com. We'll link your website as well to ours at thehamptonroadshow.com. Tammy, thanks for coming back. Good ideas for ways to have fun
you.
on Halloween and kind of keep
And
it
have
safe.
a safe Halloween.
All right.
Hey, Fred.
Hey,
80s girl.
80s girl.
Thank you.
I didn't know if you had a name. I'm sorry. Yes, it's
You
Fred.
got jokes now.
It's
Okay,
Fred
you
Freshstone. I don't want to. Fred Freshstone.
Freshstone.
Yes, I'm fresh.
You all right?
You ever go for the cross and it just didn't work out?
Yeah, that's not working for you.
It's a hefty thing. Don't worry about it.
Good?
I'm just trying not to show off my bedrocks, so just want to cover up. All right.
All right. Well, Fred is here. It's time for another segment of Tracy Tries It.
That's right. And since today is Halloween, I figured it'd be pretty appropriate to do something scary. So let's check it out. Hey Hampton Roads, it's me Tracy, and I'm here for another segment of Tracy Tries It. Now as you can see, I'm not anywhere extravagant. I'm right here, actually in the office of our promotions department at the WAVY and Fox studio. Reason is because with it being Halloween, I felt we were going to do things a little different. Now you guys might recall the co-host on the show, basically taunting me and joking me, saying that I'm not scary, I'm not good at it, and that I basically can't scare anyone. Well today, my Tracy Tries It, that's exactly what it is. I'm going to try to scare them. So, let's sit back and watch it happen. It's a quick scare. I just need something to stick it on here. I think it'll do the job. I need to go put this on. Should I go into the bathroom, you think? Is there a mirror in here? Okay. Alright, so, guys, my mask is all on, and we're about to start scaring. First up on the chopping block is Arion Aaron Bureau.
Shot from the heart with the Hampton Road Show.
Let's get him. Dude! I didn't know if you guys were running. Did you get it? I can't believe I'm done with that!
You see Hampton Roads? They never know where I'm gonna be. I bet you everybody in the studio is gonna think twice before they scare me again. So, until next time, Hampton Roads, I'm Tracy and oh my God, man.
And what?
And I tried it. Hey, you play too much. All right.
Oh, that was great. I had the living daylights literally scared out of me.
Yes, it was worth it.
It was.
I'm surprised you're not still wearing that mask. That was a lot of glue.
It was a lot of glue. I was really excited. The glue got stuck, so I took the little orange top off. And then it just started pouring in there, and I didn't have time because she was coming.
It was Elmer's. You were trying to use Elmer's.
Jesus.
It was Elmer's glue. It wasn't even face glue. It was
Can the camera chill on the knee shots?
It sweeps.
Stephanie.
They do it every time it sweeps.
Well, lucky for you, Carrie, I chose not to scare you since we got you so bad that
Oh,
day.
you guys got me good.
We considered
that
it.
day outside.
We did consider it.
It was good.
Yes, we had a lot of fun.
I think
All
that, if you want to catch it out, you can catch this.
Oh, yes,
scare
you
segment.
can. To find out more about scaring, you can watch this segment of Tracy Tries It repeatedly at thehamptonroadshow.com, and you can also click the Face of Fox tab on foxforty.com. You can also become a friend on Facebook and Twitter at faceoffox43. That has nothing to do with scaring. I just need to increase my following.
All right, Tom Cruise is back with a look at our trivia today.
Pop quiz, there it is. So what do you think? Which one? 580 pounds, 1,280, 1,810, or 2,180? What do you think?
C.
C?
Yeah, I think around 1,800.
C is the correct answer.
Woo!
That's right. From down in
Fabio, you lost.
Wisconsin got it. So
All
how
right.
about that?
Well, you guys,
Big
whoever
pump.
wins gets to win that cool Capodimonte porcelain rose until we'll be back.
All right, an out of this world meal when we come back.
All right, the winner of the pop quiz will get this awesome Capodimonte porcelain piece of fine art thanks to our friends at Busch Gardens Hollow Scream. And we want to thank our audience for NicoCon, the Japanese anime. It's going to be taking place this weekend. We'll have all of the information on the HamptonRoadshow.com for that. And
All right, all the information from Tidewater Parent and the Career Engineer as well. Thanks to Cindy Mears from Stove. Delicious, the recipes online. And we'll see you tomorrow. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
See you out there.